We're doing a little drainage project here this morning, and we're trying to drain some downspouts. There's already plumbing to the downspouts themselves, but it's plugged up on downstream. So we got our friend Rex with us again. He's running the shovel here this morning. Actually, he's running the backhoe. I'm going to be on the shovel. The yellow flag you see there, that's a gas line. We don't really care if it takes a long time here for right now until we get understanding exactly where that gas line is.
Felt like there was something right there.
Well, there's roots too, that's the challenge, right? I don't feel any.
If you're wanting to see our beautiful smiles, this scene's probably not very good. But if you're wanting to see backhoe work, which I suspect is the reason you're here, this is a good scene. Rex is going really carefully and really slowly here because that yellow flag indicates a gas line. This is the first time we've used a 260B backhoe on any real delicate project where we had to be really careful. So I'm actually glad to see how well it's working. I'm glad that it's controllable and it doesn't have the same jerkiness that we had with the old 260. Of course, I probably should give Rex credit because he's at the controls instead of me. This is the first time he's ever used a backhoe on a subcompact tractor, but he has lots of backhoe experience in his past.
It's a rock.
The homeowner said he had replaced part of this pipe about 15 years ago, and he pointed to right here where we're digging now as to where he thought there would be a T between the sump line, which is barely visible at the bottom of the screen, and a drain pipe from the front downspouts. The pipe is now plugged downstream of that T. Our job is to find the T and connect a totally new drain all the way to the lake.
I don't know how deep we need to go. A little bit deeper probably.
Well, he says 2.5 feet. We have to find that pipe.
Oh, that's how far down it is. Okay.
You might step over a little bit and get some more while you're getting, because we'll have to get a wide enough spot to make a connection.
Our plan was to connect to the T right here and run out across the grassy area in his yard, and therefore leave all of his rocked landscaping in place. And that's how we bid the project, expecting it to be just like that. As you'll see, the plan doesn't always come together.
Christy, we found our pipe. This is the existing corrugated pipe that we were looking for. I kind of wish we had found the gas line just to know where it is, but at least we found what we're looking for. Maybe Myron will come back. I think he knows where the gas line is. Maybe he'll know where it is relative to that pipe.
Notice that I said we had found the pipe. I didn't mention any T. So at this point we've found the underground sump line as it's headed from right to left right there at my spade. But we're just now figuring out that we've got to continue to go to the left to find that T.
This thing certainly beats a shovel, Christy. And the way Rex is using it, we're just idling here. The idea of not having as much strength is actually a good thing.
What I meant was that we could probably have actually hit the gas line and not broken it before we detected it. The hoe is not very strong at idle.
I'm honestly not sure we've got good pipe here. Those roots have gone in there and filled it up, right? So the gas line should be right here where we are. According to that and that.
Yeah.
Light a match.
Doesn't appear to be filled up with dirt.
No, I think it's a good line. I'm wondering if that's the T he means, though, if there's another line we're supposed to connect for that. Or if that already came in there, I don't know. That's right, I need to ask him, he's not here.
Right, we're going away from that gas line. That's making me nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope we are anyway.
Jim, I like the way they handle it. I'm a low throttle guy. I don't like the throttle up real high on when I'm running this stuff, and it handles nice.
Yeah, it handles better than my last one, I think.
It took us a little while to figure out exactly what we were looking for and exactly how this was laid out. But now we've figured it out that the T is indeed to the right in this current picture, and so we've got to keep digging to the right till we find it. This is the little landscape rock area that we hope to stay out of. That's looking suspect now. The other thing I want you to notice from these angles is just how tight these quarters are. Even Johnny 2 would not have fit in there.
You'll know D.
So we're still trying to find a T. We found the sump drain right here. And that was actually what we thought we were looking for, was a T right there where the sump drain came in with these downspout drains. Myron thought it was right in here. But it turns out we've dug another 6 foot and we're still seeing pipe. Meanwhile, I got a little confused. I thought this was the pipe we were connecting and replacing, so I chopped it way up here. So once we do find it, I have to replace the pipe all the way up here. Pretty soon we're going to be far enough over that we can go around the other side of the tree and start digging in this way. The problem with that is there'll be a lot more rocks to move. Our spoils pile will have to be in a different place.
Pretty trusting of Rex.
He can't quite reach me. He's doing a great job. I can tell by watching that this 260B backhoe is smoother than the 260 backhoe.
I don't see no T yet.
No T yet. Should we try to?
We cut that limb off. I'm gonna break it, I think.
Whatever you like that you need to do, that's fine.
That's the culprit right there. Get much further, we ain't gonna have enough room for all the dirt. That's the T right there, or am I just wishful thinking?
I was wishing too, so I don't know. It might be. It's getting deeper. What do you think? Should we
Do a little more digging there so you can get to it better, or not?
Well, I haven't got any tea.
Well, you haven't? I can still go a little ways.
Okay, but you're barely getting it now.
Well, I'm not stretched all the way out.
Okay.
Now I'm stretched all the way out.
Must be going deeper fast there, which makes sense.
Now we've dug at least 10 feet and we're all the way on the other side of that tree. At this point I'm realizing that avoiding the rock garden, well, it's just not going to happen.
Oh, hi Myron. Hi. Find it? We just now found the T. Good.
It didn't know it was that far out.
I didn't either. Right. You know how it goes. You don't. Okay. It's been years.
Okay, get one last look, because it's going away.
Replace that T with PVC. run a new PVC line all the way over.
Vinny to the rescue. Oh, I like that trencher. We've got quite a lot of slope here between the garden here and the lake. Enough that we felt we didn't need to use the laser to make sure we had the proper depth. While Vinny's depth gauge is not perfect, it's going to be good enough to give me the guidance I need here for this slope. This would have been huge to dig by hand, at least for me. And it would have been a lot messier to have dug with a backhoe. Vinny digs the perfect width and he creates real small crumbs, making it easier to backfill later, as you'll see. Hey, I'd appreciate if you'd take a minute to subscribe to our channel. Just click that logo in the lower right, and that'll get the job done for you. Thanks.
See how difficult it is to remove a few feet of that fence? I want to back out in the rocks a little bit. No, I don't need that removed. Way over here.
Okay, so here's another brilliant TTWT plan. You know, Vinny's really good at slopes, so I'm just going to go ahead and back right down toward the lake. This will allow me to dig the maximum portion of the trench with the trencher, rather than by hand or with a backhoe. Makes perfect sense, right? Well, I thought so. If you need some extra drama, I'm not a very good swimmer. Never thought about those rocks giving way.
There's a chain in the truck, I think.
At this point, I didn't even feel comfortable getting off of it. But Christy and Rex didn't seem too uptight about it. They just came to the rescue, calmly. They didn't even make too much fun of me.
Well, I think that's about as far back as I'll go.
I think so.
Plan B. Rex taped up all these joints between the corrugated pipe and the PVC. We're just doing our best to try to keep the roots out of there.
That's it.
Check out that big stump across the lake. The neighbor there wanted us to grind that out, but they have no way to get back there. It's on a steep bank, and it would have been a challenge for Vinny anyway. But I probably would have accepted that challenge if we just had a way to get into the backyard. Maybe I can talk Christy into getting a pontoon boat.
This isn't fair.
I know. Rex has your tractor.
Yeah, I knew this project was going to be like this. That's why I asked Rex to come along, because I knew there was just going to be an enormous amount of manual labor, and, well, I'm the youngest guy here.
Now I know some of you guys are saying, well, Rex is going to break the cylinder rams off just by dragging the bucket backwards. Let me be clear that when you have the bucket tipped all the way down with the cylinder rams fully extended, there's a risk of those rams breaking. Like any risk, though, let's put this in context. Rex is running at an idle. He's working on loose soil, and he's going absolutely as slowly as he can. These are tight spaces. There are always compromises. I have no concerns about damaging those cylinders in this scenario. One other point. Certainly I'm glad we had the mower deck off for this. We had to dig up 2 or 3 of these bushes to be able to get in there. I don't think Sherry really liked them anyway, but we decided to put them back for her. Sherry, you can make a decision whether you water them or not. You control their destiny.
Get that pipe in there, I'm gonna fire you. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We got thorns!
I know. It's ridiculous. We do that too.
They may not make it. Rex, I got you into a lot more manual work than I kind of promised.
Yeah, it's okay.
He doesn't seem to mind. I don't know. You know, I would think with these tractors we shouldn't have to do a lot of manual work.
Yeah. Ditching, that's just the way it goes. Just the way it goes.
But we got her done, and I think the client's happy, so we're happy.
Yep.
We can go home, take the rest afternoon off. What do you think?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.
I thought you was kidding about driving down into the pond.